Now we're gonna do a transfer from the wheelchair back to bed. So again, looking at the sling, the smooth side goes against the client, the label is the back. So from right here, we're going to lock the wheelchair. I actually removed the leg rest out of the way so that it's clear. I'm going to block the knees. I'm going to ask her to come forward a little bit. You can also ask your client if he or she is able to go ahead and put your arms on the armrest to kind of help support while I put this on your back. So again, we want the sling center. She needs to be center of the sling. So from right here, this is going to go from head to base. So you're just going to push down the sling all the way down to the base of her spine. And then lean back. Good. Okay. So from right here, I'm just kind of feeling left and right to feel that evenness because we want her at a 90-degree angle. We're going to take the leg parts of the sling. So then we're just going to lift up her leg and again, just scoop this underneath about 3 to 4 inches above the knee. And we don't want any bunching of the material on her. Go ahead and rest this leg flat. Taking the other side, lifting up the leg. And nice and secure. Okay, all right. So with the Hoyer, as I'm bringing it close, I want to make sure that before going into bed, again, the safety checks, make sure that the bed is nice and flat, the wheels are locked on the bed before attempting to get her on the Hoyer sling and lift itself. So, okay. So getting into the Hoyer, I'll use the base spreader to open it to create stability and driving the Hoyer lift at an optimal position, usually about parallel to her chest. We're going to use the longer part of that strap. So for the upper part, it's going to be on the back part of the attachment. And just make sure it's matching left and right where you're attaching the hooks. And then for the legs, for her in particularly, no crossover method, just straight up and down for this one. And we'll use the second, the medium. And at the front. Okay, so once we secure those on there, looking at all 4 points, then we're going to, again, make sure that this is locked. Turn the valve clockwise. And then when we pump, we want to support the head and neck and start to pump her up. As she comes about an inch or two off of the wheelchair, again, looking at the tension, making sure that everything's nice and tight and safe. Arms are crossed in, no limbs are hanging out of the sling. Okay. So once we're here, again, I prefer her to be facing the sling, again, creating her as the center with the center base from the bottom, and then we'll pull her out. Turning into the bed. We want her at the center of the bed. So now, once we're into position, I have her legs, her body parallel to the bed as I'm pushing her in towards the middle. Okay, all right. So once she's in position, then I'm going to use a control valve supporting head and neck. As we slowly go down, the control valve is going to move counterclockwise to lower. As she lowers, head and neck looks good, so I'm going to make sure I have the swivel bar away from her body. And there. So once it's low enough where I can get some slack off the sling attachments, then you can remove it. Okay. Then you're going to unlock the Hoyer lift and pull it out of the way. And again, we're going to use the rolling mechanism to get the sling out. So we'll take the leg sling attachment out. Go ahead and extend.
So once again, sorry, that's my bad. So once again.
Okay. Okay. So once again, once we have the Hoyer lift out of the way, and now it's time to remove the sling out from under her. So you're going to remove from the legs first. And we're going to be using the rolling mechanism to get her in a better position for me to get the sling out. So we're going to bend this knee. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll you to the side, tucking everything in with a smooth side up. And then go ahead and come on back, kicking out this leg, and then bend the other knee, roll in towards me. And as she's rolling towards me, I'm blocking here. And then that's how you get the sling out and all the way back down.
Thank you, Michelle and Kathleen, for that demonstration. Remember, this is just general information. You do need to be trained specifically on whatever device you're going to be using with whichever client you're going to be helping. Also, be sure to check the protocols for your particular employer. We do have a list of tips on our websites. Be sure to go online and download them. Thanks for watching.